the moon, as a date spot, was mid-like seriously. Leo sat in a pressurized booth at Lunar Eclairs, watching the Earth hang in the black expanse like a grainy light stream. His 3 dates, collectively known as the Jennifers, since they were all named Jennifer, were doing their best to perform. Jennifer 1 was a content creator, filming the aesthetic of her rehydrated shrimp cocktail. Jennifer 2 was a tech bro, explaining the nuanced differences between the carbon filters in his spacesuit and hers. Jennifer 3 was just there, staring into the void, which Leo found relatable. He had matched with all 3 on a dating app called Final Frontier, which was all about meeting people before the planet fully committed to its slow, fiery demise. The whole setup felt like a group project he hadn't asked to be a part of. The atmosphere was already thin, literally. The restaurant's biodome had a faint, sickly sweet aroma, a combination of recycled air and what smelled suspiciously like burnt space toast. The conversation was a black hole of small talk and cringe. So, what's your vibe? Jennifer 1 asked, angling her phone for a better shot of Leo's unimpressed face. He just shrugged. I'm a beta tester for a new brand of existential dread. Jennifer 2 immediately leaned in. Is it an iterative build? What are the key performance indicators? Leo was saved from having to answer by a sudden jarring lurch. The whole restaurant shook. A lone glass of water on a nearby table rattled, the surface tension holding it in a perfect sphere before it hit the floor with a pathetic, soundless splat. An alarm blared, a flat, robotic tone. Warning, minor hull breach detected. Sector 4, everyone's helmets automatically sealed. But Leo's was old and just let out a wet, wheezing sound. The Jennifers, to their credit, barely reacted to, "It's just the asteroid shower," Jennifer 2 said, still focused on him. "It happens. Are you cool with dynamic risk assessment?" "It's all part of the law," Jennifer 1 whispered to her phone. Super authentic. A single hairline fracture appeared on the main dome window, just to the left of the glowing corporate logo. It was so perfectly straight, it looked almost intentional. The restaurant lights flickered, a nauseating strobe that made everyone look like a Loris gif. Leo watched as a tiny cloud of crystallized oxygen began to hiss out of the fissure. The air pressure began to drop, just a little. Jennifer 3, who had been silent, finally spoke. "I saw this on Reddit last week. It's a glitch in the simulation." The absurdity of it all was almost beautiful. He was probably going to get sucked out into a vacuum of empty space, and his dates were treating it like a minor inconvenience. His mouth felt dry. The only solace was the taste of the space daker, surprisingly delicious synthetic cut of protein that he'd just finished. The emergency sirens screamed louder as a team of rescue bots with flashing red lights appeared, but they immediately tripped over each other, scattering their tools. Leo finally spoke, his voice muffled by the failing helmet. He looked at the chaos, the fracturing window, the panicked bots, and the completely detached Jennifers. "I have to say," he mumbled, with a weary, knowing smirk, "the food was great, but the atmosphere wasn't."